on the water and float. I lift the fear in the boat, yeah. I lift the fear in the boat, yeah. Look at my coat, I got the colors like Joseph. I'm never holding.
We are free. There's no blueprint to this. So don't play their game. Free your game.
This week, we're saying goodbye to 2019 and looking back at this season's best moments so far.
ShowCase Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Mavericks. For the Lakers, the journey of a new season starts now. The challenges of the past have become fuel to create a path to success. Mavs, Lakers, and we'll be right back for the tip-off.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'm in the seven.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Rondo in at the 1 spot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's LeBron. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. A floater, and Davis sends it back. Porzingis can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
Powell finds Brunson. Unable to get that one. Great tee that time from Green. Ball's not loose. Powell with the steal. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Howard.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal out below. Now, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
And Porzingis, here we go. And it's sent back by Howard. Outside, Davis. Here's James. And the dump by LeBron.
James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
Outside, Porzingis. Will it go? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home team just couldn't pull out the win.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues. Performed last season. Averaged 18 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Rondo. Davis kicks to James. Outside, Davis. The 9-foot shot. That misses off the backboard.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. The shot, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Rondo, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Dallas gets called for the foul. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And the first one drops.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes.
And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Brunson. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Brunson's got his second basket.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Howard dishes to James. But they'll get another chance. And Howard with the stuff.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Now, here's Doncic. He had 31 points in the win against Golden State.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
Count it. Good.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high-flying as ever.
Mavericks trailed by 8. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Powell kicks to Porzingis. And here's Brunson. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls to Davis.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Good on both. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Clock at 4, and it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Jackson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Wright against Rondo. Doncic outside. That 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Rondo. That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Up the floor. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Pass to McGee. Back to James. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Inside. And it's Davis missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
To the inside and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Wright, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. James, left side. Over Jackson. Offensive rebound. Davis. Porzingis with the block. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Porzingis has got 5 now.
You know, we talk often about the importance of confidence. Kristaps Porzingis has plenty of that from beyond the arc.
Outside, Davis. Lets it go from deep. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. James has got his second bucket of the game to go. And Wright kicks to Doncic. It's stolen by Green. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Doncic. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The pass to Rondo. Now McGee. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Porzingis finds Wright. Back to Porzingis. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him.
You know, you can expect Porzingis to make a jumper like that whenever he takes one in rhythm.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game, and don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
Substitution here for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic. Here's Wright, following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Fast break, the Lakers. Bradley's got the ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Jackson gets it to go.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Here's Bradley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Jackson. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Lakers leading by 4. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Dudley. Kuzma kicks to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Good on the triple. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
From 11 feet away, and another basket for Dallas.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Bradley. Here's Kuzma, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jackson. And Barea subbed in for DeLon Wright. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Shoots. A shot by Curry, no good. Caldwell-Pope against Curry. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Bradley. And no good that time.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the Los Angeles Lakers. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times and you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Jared Dudley out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. Of course, the game is shifting towards skill and finesse, but there are those players who thrive in this league who are like bulldozers and force the issue inside.
Well, a guy like Blake Griffin, who is such a physically gifted basketball player, enters the league as one of the great dunkers, but has now added a three-point shot, still can play bully ball. But for me, the most ferocious at-the-rim scorer, and the guy who's probably most underrated aspect is his strength, is the Greek freak. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the rim, good luck and good night.
I don't know how you do it, right? How do you defend it?
Impossible.
Indeed. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Here's Caldwell-Pope. The Mavericks making the shot. Bradley with the ball. 8 points his last outing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Curry against Caldwell-Pope. Curry passes to Marjanovic. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Kleba. And here's Barea outside. Connects from three-point range. Barea's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bradley finds Caldwell-Pope. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that one misses.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Dwight Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Bradley. Good on the second free throw.
And you look at the Mavericks' numbers last season, the need for shooting is obvious.
And I think, Greg, what's shocking is poor shooting is not something you have historically associated with the Mavs. But when you look at it through last season, they took a high rate of threes and a high rate of free throws. And yet, both of those percentages were poor. That's an area for improvement this season. Well, face up and drill it. JJ, more of a scorer than a pure shooter, but looks good that time.
Howard, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Kleba with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Caruso, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. It's rebounded by Dallas. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now, here's Barea. He's covered closely. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is what you have to love about J.J. Barea. Just absolutely fearless and always plays 100% out. That's nice.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And you never doubt this guy's enthusiasm or his love for the game of basketball. To me, it's what makes Barea the kind of guy you root for.
Quinn Cooks checked in for Jared Dudley. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Dallas. And both free throws good for Barea. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here is Cook, guarded by Barea. They swipe it. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Kuzma. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
And he's good on the three ball. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now, here's Barea. He has 7, just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3, and the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Kuzma. They get it back, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Here's Barea, and it's sent back by Howard. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kuzma with the ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
But you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Troy Daniels comes in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway comes in for Curry, and it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kuzma passes to Davis. The shot, no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Brunson. Dallas, no good that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Kuzma. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Dallas calls timeout. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment.
Wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Here's Powell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
LeBron, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Out to Lee from past the arc. Rebound the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Well, Dwight Howard looking to score, and the coaching staff wants him to get these kinds of shots.
Now here's Brunson. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Now here's LeBron. Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Shoots from the baseline, off the left rim and out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Daniels passes to LeBron. Over Lee, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Daniels. LeBron's got 7 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside Hardaway. Off target from three-point range.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on LeBron James.
Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
First one falls for him. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
And really, for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than 15, 18 shots a game for you. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Davis. Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durants, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
Great insight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
McGee D's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Wright. Bradley with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
5 to shoot. The shot's good. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Bradley against Wright. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
The 15th pick back in 2017, Justin Jackson, Doris, won a championship, as you know, in North Carolina.
Yeah, Kevin, he spent his first season and a half in Sacramento. Now he gets a new opportunity. Sometimes it's that next stop where young players really find success.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And the Lakers with some changes. Jared Dudley's checked in for Davis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Troy Daniels. And then for Dallas, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Porzingis in for Hardaway. Jackson hits both of them. And the Lakers with possession here. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And that one is good.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And the took by LeBron.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Trailblazers. Doncic against Bradley. Doncic, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Rondo. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. Doncic dishes to Wright. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. And here is James. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Portland. On deep. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. We
You got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. Just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. They did it just the way it was drawn up in the locker room, starting out on a 10-2 run. As the first quarter came to a close, however, they found themselves up by just 4. In the second quarter, they faced a much tougher challenge, but they intensified their efforts and pulled further ahead, finishing 10 points up at the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebound. They got a good edge on the board, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys have been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
They ran into a buzzsaw, and it was on full blast. And once they fell behind, the crowd got into it, and it seemed that they lost a lot of confidence. They started pressing, forcing things, and it made it work. So in the second half, relax, man. Just remember, there's 2 more quarters. It's a fresh start.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Lakers leading by 10. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. And it's Brunson in at the point.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Doncic outside. Poked away. 4 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Hardaway passes to Doncic. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
James, that's a 2-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. Well, I guarantee you, this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. And Porzingis, here we go. Doncic trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Porzingis. Rondo passes to Howard. Kicks it to James. Outside Rondo. Latrey. Here's Howard. Nice D from Porzingis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Doncic. Over Rondo, Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, but fell to the second round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner. His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 14. And James throws it down.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Brunson with it. He's covered by Rondo. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Looking to end his cold spell, and good that time. Doncic has got 6.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
And here's Green outside, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Green against Doncic. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closer. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A 3 from Porzingis. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. LeBron passes to Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And that one falls for Davis. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Howard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Hardaway. Curry's checked in for Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Finney-Smith passes to Marjanovic. Outside, Porzingis. He kicks to Curry. Here's Marjanovic with 1 on the clock. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. 5 points in the game. They retain possession. Davis, the pass to Caruso. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 26 points a game last year, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And Caldwell-Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
It's good. Curry's got 7 points.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Barea. Outside, Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Poke loose. Marjanovic kicks to Barea. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And this is where JJ operates best, right? Draws attention, hits the roller in stride.
The pass to Green. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. They get it back, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for your Lakers, Anthony Davis. At the line for 2.
And that one falls to Davis. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
A nice shot by Berea.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some oaks.
Caruso, the pass to Caldwell Pope, and that's a foul called on J.J. Berea. That is his first foul of the game. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. The Mavericks also with the sub. Lights checked in. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
It's stolen by Bradley. Pass to Caruso. Looking to get it going. Bradley can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 11. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You can see how hard it is to shake Seth Curry's focus. Body him up all you want. If this guy's locked in, he's going to get a bucket.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Dudley's checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Lee's checked in for J.J. Berea.
What's up?
Throw good, Curry.
Well, similar to his brother Steph, Seth is a knockdown shooter. This guy's a crafty combo guard with a number of tricks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Bradley. Right at the free throw line. That one falls. Bradley's got 5 points so far.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Bradley against Curry. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Dudley. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Dudley. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. White outside. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Kuzma, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
You can't fault the defensive effort there. At times, Kuzma's just too talented a scorer on the drive.
Curry on the wing, guarded by McGee. Here's Marjanovic, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. hits both from the stripe. Lakers leading by 12. Six to shoot. Passes to Kuzma. Mavericks with the rebound. Wright looking around. Now the pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here is Cook, covered by Lee. And it's Cook missing.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Kleba, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Troy Daniels in for Kyle Kuzma. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Justin Jackson comes in for Lee. 1:33 left to play in the third. Right side. That is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Powell.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Wright. Back to Curry, unloads, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And here's James. They'll bring it up to Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First free throw is good.
Well, how about a multi-time champion and a multi-time MVP, and LeBron James continues to dominate. It truly is special to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Avery Bradley. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. Dallas also making some changes. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. In the corner, right with it. That shot is off, and it's the Lakers the other way. Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, when LeBron James is starting to cook, his teammates understand, hey, perhaps the big guy, one of the greats of his generation, needs the basketball.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Got a hand on it, but he gets it back. Right side, Rondo. To the middle, here's Howard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. LeBron James is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Howard. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
James, that's a two-pointer, and good! He nails it. James has got 23 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. That shot misses. Mavericks trail by 7. Jackson finds Doncic. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Daniels. That one goes in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And the dunk by James.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Brunson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Troy Daniels. The Mavericks also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in. LeBron kicks to Rondo. Pass to Howard. James against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, James. Here's Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Lakers lead by 10.
No doubt about that. It's a bonus anytime you can get Rondo to knock down those contested jump shots. Great focus there on the finish.
Now here's Brunson. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here is Howard. The dish to LeBron. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Powell kicks to Hardaway. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And the Mavericks call time here.
You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
To catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Lakers leading by 6. And surely Howard not as explosive as he once was. But as you said, Doris, the presence is still there.
No doubt, Kevin. And this team doesn't need Dwight to put up 20 points. That's not what he's here for. They need rim protection, and they need him to rebound at a high level.
Now, here's Green. Right side, Rondo. Another shot. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got 5 points now this quarter.
He always had great instincts defensively. Rondo using that length there to come up with the steal.
Doncic outside. They get a hand on it, and it's stolen by Green. 3-on-3. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Now, Doncic, a 3 from Porzingis. Drains it from beyond the arc.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Passes it to James. Here's Howard. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Porzingis.
That's right. Count it with the foul, Dwight Howard. Go ahead, young sir.
On the free throw, no good.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back nine of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Brunson, good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's Davis on the wing. Over Porzingis. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 19 points.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Brunson. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Howard. Here's James. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight. Brunson scanning the floor. Great D that time from Rondo.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's James. Howard trying to free himself up. And LeBron James gets it to go. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Brunson kicks to Hardaway. Here's the pass to Pop. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by Howard. Lets it go from 14.
That's Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Good. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here are the Lakers. They've got an 8-0 run, and they double up James. Howard kicks to Rondo. Lakers looking the ball around now. Pass to Howard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. Here's Doncic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
On the wing, Green. Guarded by Doncic. Porzingis with the block.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Hardaway, no good.
You know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
It's stolen by Rondo. Fast break, the Lakers. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's slammed in by Davis. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Mavericks trail by 16. Brunson with it. Outside Hardaway. Over Rondo. Here's Doncic. And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Porzingis with the block. McGee, the pass to Rondo. James outside. Outside, Davis. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Doncic. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
LeBron against Hardaway. Outside, Green. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they split their previous 2 games with.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Howard.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Here's Brunson following the basket by LeBron James. McGee with the block. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin, with Danny Green. And Danny, we know how good a shooter you are, obviously, but you have really incorporated defense into your game. Now, how important is it for you to show up at that end?
Very important. I mean, it helps the team a lot. My job really is come in and bring defense and a lot of energy.
Well, mission accomplished for you tonight, Danny. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.